if you look at somebody, for example, you get on Instagram and somebody has their booty sculpting program, and you look at their physique and you think, that's what I want to look like. And that is the physique that you want to have, but they're focusing on something entirely different because they've already taken steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're at step 2, but you're jumping ahead to step number 9, which if they're on, you think you're going to get the same results as they are. That is just simply not how it works. If you had to focus on losing 30 pounds first, and that's steps 2 through 5 is what that entails, then you need to be there. You don't need to be on the booty sculpting program at step number 9. So if you look at that person and let's say they came from exactly where you came from, they lost 30 pounds, they did it, they can tell you your story because it was their story, right? Does that mean you should work out like them? Does that mean that you should copy what they do? Probably not, because they probably have changed their sleep habits. They're probably drinking plenty of water. They're eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. They're not drinking as much as they used to. They're getting all their protein in a day. They're not snacking incessantly. They're paying attention to their hunger cues. They've built these habits and these skills that you haven't yet. So for you to jump ahead and think that your exercise is going to make you into that person, it's a delusion that we allow people to have. And again, it's no fault of the person who believes that, because how are you supposed to know? You're like earlier in the episode when I talked about the chef. You're that beginner chef who's Googling how to boil water, and you're in this kitchen with all these other cooks that seem like they know what they're doing. Tell me that doesn't describe your gym experience if you're a beginner or even intermediate. And, for you to try and jump ahead to that, it's just not going to make sense. You're trying to figure things out, but if you don't have a guide to get there, it's going to make it really hard. And again, that's what we're here to hopefully to help guide you. But the person who is in that phase, who has built those habits, is going to be doing vastly different things than the person who is maybe trying to at step 2 trying to get to step 3. So the booty band side steps and the kickbacks and all these other things that they're doing to sculpt their booty, and have feelings about that as well. However, we're running out of time, so we're not going to get into that. But that's not going to be very beneficial to you if you're at step 2. It's actually going to really hinder your progress, because you're going to feel like you're putting in all this effort. You're going to be going in the wrong direction. It's going to discourage you. You're going to quit. You're going to go back to step 1, make it back to step 2 in the future. Maybe it's like New Year's or whatever. You're going to repeat this cycle because nobody ever showed you that there's a better way. There's a right way to exercise for where you are at. And it may not look like how the person who has the physique that you want, how they exercise. So we got to make sure we're doing what's right for us where we are. This is the whole precipice of Fitness Made Simple University. It's information in context at the right time for the right people.